So to save my back. Good job. We're gonna do some down molds on the table. Just trying to pave her so she's not scared. Up here it is elevated. I mean, it's not super high, but because the down is, she's gotten really reinforced for jumping at some point. I don't know if it's kids, probably kids. Let's be real. So we're going to, I'll have her on a table for my sake, for my back. We're gonna do some down molds and then pay her for those things. I'm actually not gonna be using food for this. And the reason why is she gets really jazzed about food. She's a lab, and she's working on lab. So she gets overly aroused and amped, and I need her to not be overly aroused and amped for this. So I'm going to not let her eat a random stick for one. So I'm gonna get on this side because I'm right-handed. So I'm running. So not letting her do random things like that for one. I know she's a puppy and I know it's cute and kisses are great, but this is all like, I don't want to be held. So we're also going to be working on some handling in general while she's here. Because I've noticed that's kind of a, for her age, it's kind of an issue. Like that is not allowed. So I get a little bit of pressure. Not yoking her up, just pressure of like, no, you're not going to put your mouth on me either. I also don't want her to fall off the table. So this handling stuff is super important, especially, so we're not, even if it's puppy playing, we're, good girl, good job. We're not gonna allow the mouthing. You've got kids. So gonna grab collar, if you can see this right. Tighten the slip leash up. I have her collar too. Good job. So when she calms down, so I'm just gonna do some down molds. So which I'm letting her chill because we're not gonna have that. Good. Good job. So this is the stuff that I'm talking about in terms of handling. She's too big. This should have ideally happened when she was younger. And I'm not saying that to be judgy of you at all. I'm just saying the importance of still continuing to do that because she is as she gets older, and she realizes how much bigger she is, she's gonna realize she can get away from you. Good job. Good girl. So I'm rewarding when she's calm. And rewarding doesn't mean, because look at that. See how over aroused we get? It's really important at this age to work on handling because of this right here. She's going to be a nightmare for blood draws. She's going to be a nightmare for grooming. Good job. Good job. So important. I know part of it, I even saw at drop off, is like she's feeling wiggly. The kids hold on to her and she wiggles out. So she's getting reinforced for not being handled. Good girl. See, this is nice. Like, I love this. So these physical handling exercises are super important, and I know that's not what she's here for the board and train for, because it's also the yawning. It's also stressing her out slightly, which life is going to be a little bit stressful. We want to acclimate dogs to that type of stress, right? So handling, I'm holding collar. She doesn't like her collar held, so we're not going to let her flail around. So when she chills, I will relieve holding her collar when she calms down. Because I'm not hurting her, I'm just holding her collar. Good. Good. That's all I want. So it's really important to, when you're grabbing collars and things, don't let her snatch away. And like, basically she's learning to kind of get her way on that. And yeah, she's a wiggly, cute puppy, but we need to be able to be handled at the vet and not mouth and not do all those things. And good girl. Yeah, it's a good job. And it's So see how she's kind of used to like, oh, I'm gonna back out and get what I want, right? So, because I'm not doing anything other than holding, like I'm not picking her up. She just doesn't want to be up here anymore, and it's really not kind of not up to her at this particular moment. So this will probably be a boring video. Good girl. And we'll give her a break when she's chill. Then I'm gonna put her back on the table. Good girl. Good. Good girl. All right, we'll take her off. Give her a break. Yeah. Good job. Good job, Miss Chris. Good job. I know you can't see me. Sorry. Good girlie. Yeah. Good girl. Yeah. So I do have food on me, but right now, being super wild and wiggly. You pretty goody. I'm gonna put her back up here. And again, not gonna allow that. Still had her on purpose. I was just trying to get in position. Not gonna allow the like flinging off, all that stuff. So for the down molds, she is like absolutely refusing to do a down. Again, probably ideally would have been worked on younger, where she's not this old and like mouthy, because we're not having that. So when she's calm, I'll put her foot down. Good job. She's used to like pawing and mouthing and people let go, whether it's kids, adults, and it's working. So, and this is that age where it's not my favorite like age in general. I like training dogs at this age, but not when like my own dog owning that age is challenging. So 6 months, between 6 and 8 months, they go through fear period again, and then they get a little bit bratty. So we're just working. Good girl. Calmness on the table, because this is the first time she's been up here. I don't want her to be stressed up here. It shouldn't be. There will be some stress. She's elevated, right? I don't know if she's been on an elevated table, other than probably at the vet.